Hey bro, shall we see if anybody watched that ERB reaction video that we made?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's watch it. Huh?
Hey everyone, James Bond here. Stick around and watch me having a chat with the Jackpot Golden Boys.
This is going to be awesome. It's Alex and Jim from the band, the Jackpot Golden Boys.
We're excited today because we're reacting to Bond vs Austin Powers. 1, it was chosen by you guys, and 2, it's got our good friend Ben in it, who stars as Bond.
But first, we've got to say a huge thank you to everyone who watched, commented, subscribed on the last reaction video that we did, which was Harry Potter vs Luke Skywalker.
Which, in fact, we were the voices of the Weasley brothers in.
This muggle sucks more hole than the bloody Sarlacc.
We'll rough you up good if you try to step to Harry, mate.
You're the least intimidating twin since Mary Kay.
Flow like butter.
Cheers to everybody that subscribed, and if you didn't already,
do it.
Thanks to everyone who left us a comment. You guys were super positive. It was awesome. Thank you to everyone who helped educate us, things that we missed out.
there was a lot.
In this battle, we thought it'd be really cool to award Bond and Austin gold coins, ding, bing, every time they had like a really cool line.
Let's see who wins the jackpot.
Let's do this, round 1. One more. Oh! Whoops.
Okay, let's start again. The glass is cleaned up.
Let's do this. Brass.
James Bond! Closer! Austin Powers!
Yes.
A beef with a sheath and no, and Blofeld with a cheek scar. But they were not as crooked and rotten as your teeth are.
Straight in there with the discs.
Straight in, yeah. What's he going for?
He's got the 3 bad guys
Bad
straight
guys.
away.
Ripping into Austin's teeth.
Look at his face. Yo, Pete.
Great place to pause.
Not all English people have bad teeth.
Brilliant.
I go balls to the wall for on this whack twat in an ascot. Blast shots at you like gas from the back slot of the fat Scot.
Wait a sec. I know we're going to keep on pausing every 2 seconds, but what was that?
For on this whack twat in an ascot. Blast shots at you like gas from the back slot of the fat Scot.
Awesome.
Ass from the back slot of a fat Scot. Gotta be fat bastard.
Absolutely.
I've got a crap on dick that could choke a donkey.
Let's go.
Sorry, terrible impression. Right.
Permission from the crown to put a scoundrel down. I've earned it. I'm licensed to kill. You couldn't get a learner's permit. After 24 films, I'm still reaching new heights. Your 3rd movie died. Guess you only lived twice.
Boom.
Yeah, some facts right there.
Yeah, all the film references. Was it 24 films? Mm-hmm. Something like that.
My name, the ladies wanna be on D. Any sex appeal you might have is beyond me. I'm bespoke from my head to my toe, and after this flow I'm done. I only need 1 round, golden gun.
Nice reference to Golden Gun there.
Golden Gun and the Beyond D as a cheeky little reference.
Loving that. I'm gonna have to give a golden coin for that round for sure.
Definitely.
For Bond. Yeah, there's a lot in that. Some cool play on words.
So much going on. It's crazy.
I like that Beyond D.
Yeah. Again, if I wasn't reading it on the screen, I wouldn't have realised that it said Bond. I was just like, cool, Beyond D, yeah, great. But right, let's go.
Go on then, Austin.
Look a lot more blonde in your movie, baby. That's alright, let's just keep it groovy, baby. Mental exposition told me this will be boring, but Jesus, man, even my mojo's snore.
That's pretty cool. But was this Bond the first one with blonde hair?
Yeah, I remember when it came out. He's always had dark hair, as far as I know. But was it James Blonde?
Yeah.
And even my mojo's snoring. I've never seen such a miserable spy. I've also never seen a man with glistening thighs. I mean, you can't jackpot.
Nice. Good work, Ben. Looks like he's been working out.
Ben's is ripped.
Oh,
Check it out. Ben normally doesn't wear that on stage when he's drumming away, but the glistening thighs, brilliant.
I think in the old movies it was. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, but it was it's based on the women coming out of the water.
Yeah, the old ones, it was like the women in the bikinis coming out, and then
This time round.
Daniel Craig mixed it up, didn't he?
Yeah, let's keep going.
Seen a man with glistening thighs. I mean, you can't shag properly with that wax tuss. Birds flock to the musk of my chest bud. Yeah, I hypnotize you with a little strip tease.
Getting the hypnotising in there.
Yeah, I just noticed the wax tush. So he's got a smooth butt, and Austin's got his hairy chest. Obviously, the birds flock to it.
The hypnotised. Go back to the movie. That's what Austin would do.
Oh
it?
yeah, was it the orange sherbet?
Oh, with Christian Slater.
Yeah.
Hypnotises Christian Slater.
Yeah, I hypnotize you with a little strip tease, and then judo jump. I'm swinging on you like the 60s. Yeah.
The judo chop. That's quite interesting. With the would have been 60s. All the judo movies were really popular back then.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah,
But
get the old Bruce Lee moves in. Check out Dante's hair in the back.
Tease and then judo jump. I'm swinging on you like the 60s. You're defenseless, my rhymes can't be deflected. You like all the sex I've ever had, I'm protected. Yeah, people want a hero with a little personality. No one wants to sit through your gritty reality.
that's quite interesting. Have you noticed there's like a yeah at the end of, I don't know about every line, but keep hearing yeah. But obviously that's yeah,
catchphrase, isn't
baby.
it?
Yeah. Pete's did a great job of this. It's not as offensive, but it's a lot more fun.
Oh yeah, it's like the exact opposite, isn't it?
The music is awesome as well so far, and this gritty reality he just said then.
Oh yeah, I was thinking because the old ones were all fun and well, kind of fun, but the gadgets and the gizmos, and then obviously the Charles, what's he called?
Daniel Craig.
Who's Craig Charles from Red Wolf? Anyway, yeah, they were a lot more just gritty, weren't they? Hard hitting.
Yeah.
Right, let's jump back into it.
Baby Q can craft some new plot line. You made Thunderbolt too bloody time. I'm one of a kind, you're always getting remade. You can't touch me, double OB. Hey.
Oh, that's quite clever.
Double O behave. Nice.
Like that.
Catching a little mash of both catchphrases. I'm gonna give Austin a golden coin, one for the teeth, and maybe another one just for the voice as well.
You can't touch me, double OB. Hey.
I can't believe I'm wasting my time with this clown. I should be on an island with a fucking model by now, sipping dry martinis and peeling off bikinis, not rapping against Swedish penis pumping weenies.
That's me. Yes.
So Hitler's, you got to say that's not mine.
And peeling off bikinis, not rapping against Swedish penis pumping weenies.
That's me.
It just come in harsh.
Yeah, it's harsh but hilarious.
Say I was finished, I'm sick of your silly gimmicks. I'm the best spy in the business, just ask all the critics. And I've been
The critics, they got a lot of good reviews, right? The critics
Yeah.
saying that Daniel Craig was probably the most liked.
Sean was always the big favourite, wasn't he? And then
Yeah.
I think in recent years he's overtaken him to be like one of the...
Daniel Craig's my favourite Bond. Who's yours? Let's carry on.
through hell, so yeah, I'm a bit of a cynic, but I'm the original model that your free ass mimics.
I wouldn't exactly call you original. It's the most
Let's pause it a
Lloyd!
sec. Lloyd in with the Sean Connery. Let's see what he's got to say.
Bring it back a touch. I missed the first line.
Critics, and I've been through hell, so yeah, I'm a bit of a cynic, but I'm the original model that your free ass mimics.
I wouldn't exactly call you original. It's the most prominent, dominant bomb spy, so pay homage. Handing out ass whippings. I'm on some real James Bondage.
Wow, straight in there. He's reclaiming his place. Not quite original.
That's it. James Bondage.
Straight.
What a line. That's brilliant.
Performance doesn't stir me, and I'm certainly not shaken. What a shitty acting in my action film. I'd go and watch Taken. I see a mud.
Stop there. I like that. You have to get the shaken, not stirred. The film Taken.
Yeah, brilliant. Bit of a Liam Neeson.
We know that Pete is a fan of Taken.
Oh yeah.
On the tour bus, I think everyone was calling it a shitty movie, and he enjoyed the editing of the fight scenes. Inside info there. Let's see what he's saying.
And gadgets, and I piss on them all. I don't need a cue to break your ball. I'm the granddad of the brand millions of fans have been sold on. You're so far up on my nuts, I should call you Bond. Gold Bond.
Yeah,
Okay, stop it there. So that's Q's been mentioned twice now.
Let's have a little listen.
Action film, I'd go and watch Taken. I see your modern gadgets, and I piss on them all. I don't need a cue to break your ball.
So Q as in Q the gadget guy.
Yeah.
Q as in breaking balls. And the granddad of the brand. Lloyd just looks awesome. He should walk around in a tux like that all the time.
The granddad of the brand millions of fans have been sold on. You're so far up on my nuts, I should call you Bond. Gold Bond.
Yeah, could I get back in my rap, please?
Rap these, you velvety hack!
It's the movie business and you've had your six. The world has had quite enough rug-wearing misogynists.
Right, there's so many great bars in this.
It's like, it's chopping the music between each of the different characters as well, isn't it?
You got the slap in there as well.
Yeah.
Which obviously is known for being a man who slaps.
Rug
wearing as well, because wasn't he wearing a wig in the movies?
I think he's quite famously went bald at or maybe not bald, but
balding
in the early days.
Let's see what Ben Bond has to say.
Yeah, to be honest, you are a bit rapey. I mean, I like to swing, but Dr. No means no, baby.
Oh!
Dr. No means no, baby. I love it.
Brilliant.
And
so I'm not sure what he got to in his personal life, but he's getting some harsh lines against him, old Sean.
Let's hear
Enough
it.
rug-wearing misogynists.
Yeah, to be honest, you are a bit rapey. I mean, I like to swing, but Dr. No means no, baby.
Oh, please, I'm an extraordinary gentleman. Undistinguished. If they made a mini-me, they'd have to cast Peter Dinklage.
Well, maybe
Cool. It's pretty cool.
Peter Dinklage, little fella from
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd watch that film if they did remake it.
they should cast a Bond who's actually English.
Why, pussy, aren't you the cunning linguist?
As a matter of fact, I've got a knack for licking old cunts after I beat.
Oh! Not words Ben that would normally come out of Ben's mouth, but what a harsh line. That's awesome.
Aren't you the cunning linguist?
As a matter of fact, I've got a knack for licking old cunts after I
There's a lot of wordplay going on there with those two lines, isn't there?
Harsh and sweary, but also clever words
Very
as well.
smart, yeah.
beat you. I'll kick the shit out of the man who does your stunts.
Now you listen here, you little duck face runt. I'm all in. I'm ready to die any day that you want. Hold war, hold war, holster, holster.
That was awesome.
I think I've got adrenaline. Like, it built up so much there. That last bit was just building and building. It got more intense. The lines were awesome.
So many good lines, such clever music, and yeah, it's just a win-win.
The duck-faced runt. Is that because he's always like pouting?
I think so, yeah.
There was another cool line in there. Was that a third slap? Was that another slap?
There's lots of slapping going
I'm going
on.
to bring it back just a little bit.
Now the man who does your stunts.
Okay, so Daniel Craig, I think I could be right with this. He did a lot of his or all of his own stunts. That's probably
Right, yeah, probably like a bit of a Tom Cruise, his own,
like
his own thing.
you know, he's probably dissing him for getting a stuntman there.
Now you listen here, you little duck face runt. I'm all in. I'm ready to die any day that you want. Hold war, holster, holster.
Yeah,
Wow.
finishes on a film line as well, so
It's brilliant.
That's
I
nice.
love that. I love
so
Who won?
Right, okay, well, first I'm going to give 2 more points for Ben Bond. Bang, bang. I'm going to give 1 point to Lloyd Bond.
Lloyd Bond.
Gort Bond. But I've got Bond's corner on this battle, and I'm going to go with Bond. Ben Bond.
We'll add up the points. Austin's got a few, but I'll go with you for the sake of the battle. I reckon Bond was harder hitting. Austin was hilarious, but yeah, Ben Bond would kick his ass.
Austin had the best teeth.
Let us know who you think won as well, and if we missed anything.
Which rap battle should we react to next?
So it's time to introduce our golden guest, Ben After, also known as Bond.
Hello. Hi.
Welcome, Ben.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Ben Bond. Let's we'll fire away and jump straight in. Question 1. What is your favourite ERB?
I think it's probably one that's not it's not a very popular option for a lot of people, but I think I'd go for Genghis Khan versus the Easter Bunny.
All right,
Wicked, cool.
Just sheerly because of the ridiculousness of it, and Pete just does an incredible job of playing a really camp Easter Bunny. Lloyd does an incredible job of doing Genghis Khan. In the actual sort of behind the scenes video, you see him swing a sword at an egg that's been thrown at him, because the Easter Bunny's thrown an egg at him. And he actually, first take, he actually did it first take. He actually swung at his sword and hit the egg first take.
Going to number 2. Were you surprised with how popular the Bond versus Austin Powers battle became?
Yeah, I guess. I know James Bond is quite a big character, and I believe that a lot of the epic rap battle fans have been asking for a James Bond rap battle right from the very beginning.
Yeah.
So I guess it was always kind of going to be quite popular with the fans, but I didn't expect it to be as popular as it is. But, you know, I think Pete does such a good job with Austin Powers. Like,
Yeah.
you know, most of the comments on that video are literally just like, is that actually Austin Powers? Like, or Pete does it better than Mike Myers, you know?
More Austin Powers than Austin Powers.
What was your favourite line in the battle? Whether it be yours or Austin's?
I think it would have to be Sean Connery.
Oh, yeah.
I think all of his lines are just, I mean, they're delivered amazingly by Lloyd as well. He does such a good job. I think it would probably be something like, I don't need a cue to break your balls. It's just the way he delivers it and the way he looks and everything. It's just because he's at the urinal, isn't he? He's sort of pretending to have a the urinal sort of thing, and then like just turns around with his gun and just gives that look. And it's just delivered perfectly and just said perfectly, and you know. So I think that one is probably my favourite.
How did ERB approach you to be a Bond?
Ivan Campo just done a gig with Pete, and I was with Dante and Pete, and we were having a kebab, and I just said to Pete, so a lot of people think I look like Daniel Craig. You're going to put James Bond in a rap battle, let me know, I'd love to do it. And then I think I emailed him about a month or two later, just saying, like, I wasn't joking when I said it. Like, you know, I was being deadly serious, and I'd be up for it. Well, I did actually send Pete a picture of me when we were on tour in Spain, and I'd been working out quite a bit. So I sent a picture of him. I was doing like my best Daniel Craig impression. That might have been the clincher, I don't know. But then I just got an email through a few months after that saying, like, you know, I'm about 90% sure this is going to happen. The next email came through about a month later, and it just said, like, you're doing it, we're flying into Los Angeles, you're going to play James Bond. And
That's amazing.
You know, you play the drums, you whistle, you sing for Ivan Campo, but in the battle, you were rapping. And so, you know, you were rapping and performing. How did you prepare for the rapping side of it?
So it wasn't until after 3 or 4 days of being in Los Angeles, after sort of getting over jet lag, and Pete was still working on one of the other rap battles at the time. So I didn't actually see Pete for the first 3 or 4 days of arriving in Los Angeles. Yeah, after I'd got over the jet lag, I sat down with him, we were playing computer games, and he turned to me and said, "Can you rap?"
He'd already flown you out to LA.
Oh, sure.
Confirmed you're going to be Bond, and then said, "Can you rap?"
Yeah, and I said to him, I was like, surely that should have been like one of the first questions that you should have asked me before he'd flown me out here. You know, you guys sort of being musicians and singing yourselves, like when you just sing along to your favourite artists, or like, you know, when you're even just rapping along to the theme of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, yeah, sure, you know, anything like that. So I guess, like, you know, in that sense, and I'd done like a lot of musical theatre growing up as well, as a child. So and acting was like something that I'd kind of wanted to do when I was younger.
Didn't know.
So you could almost say that, like, I'd been preparing.
Yeah.
Not my entire life, but a lot of, you know, from the age of 9 to like 18, I was doing a lot of acting and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember when Pete sort of gave me the final cut of my verses, and there was like a couple of parts where it was just like, you've really got your work cut out for you on this one. I just practiced it a few times in my head, like listening to the track, just so that I could get like a more of a natural flow. And then, you know, Pete and Lloyd obviously sort of helped to kind of emphasize certain bits, or like, you know, repeat certain parts with different intonations and stuff, so that they had a bit of a variety of to, you know, to use for the rap battle, for the finished version. But I mean, it was a challenge. The whole thing was a challenge, but I really enjoyed it. I thrived on it. I loved the experience of it. Like the first 3 days we were there were sort of finalizing the lyrics and getting the rap kind of finished. It arrived in my inbox and I just looked at the lyrics, and they'd already given me the music. And they just kind of gave me a bit of free reign to
that's even better.
Play with it as I wanted and what feels natural. And then like they kind of sent me away for a little while just to in the studio to practice and to run through it. And then when I felt comfortable, I just called them in and rapped in front of them, and they were just like, yeah, that sounds great, you know. And then I think the next day we started and tracked the vocals for about 3 days.
Then when it got to the video, you mimed along with it pumping out in the studio.
Yeah.
Brilliant. That's so impressive. Yeah. That's cool. There were so many lines in there as well, and some, you know, that could be taken quite offensive. People could take offense. My favourite lines in there.
Yes, some of them aren't words we normally catch Ben Campo saying out loud.
But Ben Bond.
Definitely not. It was a completely out of character kind of part. Trust them to get the English guy to come in and say all the swear words.
Is there anything you can share with us and people out there that they won't know, like anything about like behind the scenes or any
top secret MI5?
Any funny moments?
My second verse was done in one take.
Recording of the audio or the filming?
Or like
the filming. Like you can tell because the camera's kind of zooming in.
Right.
And I remember it happening at the time. I think we'd sort of done one or two takes of them, that my second verse separately. But then they just went for one take and just zooming in.
Oh, wow.
They'd already given me some directions on what they wanted me to do and when they wanted me to do it. So I obviously had some stuff to kind of think about and remember. They sort of started filming and I did the take, and it went so well that Pete kind of screamed and ran out of the studio. You could just hear him kind of like, yeah, you could go, like that.
Yes!
Brilliant.
So, and actually closed the day's play for, you know, it was a wrap for that day.
Nice. That's awesome. Went out on a high.
Yeah. And actually finished a lot earlier than everyone expected as well. So we all got an early finish, so it was good.
Maybe you could tell us a little bit about, if you got time, tell us about your band, just so people out there can go and check it out and hear you do some drumming, some singing and whistling.
The one and only Ivan Campo.
We're a three-piece, playing sort of folk pop, relaxed, laid back music. We get a lot of comments from people saying that they study to our music. So we're kind of like nice background music, basically. Something soft to kind of like listen to in the background that's not going to interrupt what you're trying to do. So yeah, we've been together for too long, 15 years. And
around the same time as us guys, because we've always...
Around the same time as you guys, yeah. I've been going for as long as you guys have. And we're working on a new project at the moment that is some songs based on episodes of a popular TV series. But yeah, so we're working on some new songs and that project at the same time, and we're hoping to get some new music out as soon as possible, really. But anybody who's interested can obviously just come over to our channel. And obviously, like, Diceman was used in the behind the scenes video for the rap battle, and still to this day I can't believe the reaction we've had from it. It's been unbelievable, the response that people have from that particular song, and many others now as well since then.
Great when you get people who like the rap battles, which is one style of music, and then can transfer and like a totally different style of music. It just shows like it's a nice open-minded audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, I was still surprised with the reception that we got from the rap battle fans.
Well, thanks for coming on, Ben Bond.
No worries.
Let you get back to some secret spy mission, or
Okay. Yeah.
some martinis.
Drinking some more martinis. Yeah, I mean, it's funny how James Bond in the books drinks so much that you think, like, how could this guy possibly have like been put on all these secret agent missions when he's like absolutely wrecked?
Yeah.
He's so drunk. It's ridiculous.
He was just that hardcore. He could just balance on a tightrope and down some martinis. So
Yeah, sure. Or down the martinis and then balance on a tightrope.
yeah.
How to make the perfect martini. For that authentic English tasting martini, the secret ingredient is top quality English tea bags. Give your martini a good old fashioned tea bag. Just tea bag it. What's this got to do with anything?
Hey, so just a quick shout out to our patrons. Thank you so much, guys, for all your support. We appreciate you big time. If you're interested in becoming a patron of ours and supporting us, that'd be amazing. Click on the link below. There's tons of access to demos, our music, merch, and get to do some live hangouts as well.
Competition time!
So we did a competition. We asked you guys to leave comments in the last reaction video that we did to let us know which rap battle you think that we should do next. So it's time to announce the winner. We need a drum roll. Jim? Drew Taraba! Congratulations, Drew!